Hello Taurus, and welcome back to my channel, Lady in Yellow Tarot. I am here to give you your monthly guidance for the month of March. So how y'all been with Mercury retrograde, huh? I hope it's been treating you well. But we shall see what this month is saying for you all. Okay, let's see. Alright, looks like they just want one more shuffle. Okay, looks like we are good here. So let's see what, and I'm going to be doing my planetary spread. That's the same one I did last month because everybody likes it. And let me know also how it was for you guys in the last month and how it resonated with the reading. Anyway, so here we go. So first and foremost, we're going to do our Earth card, which is, you know, kind of give me an idea of what the environment is. And also, let me just see in general what my guides are saying. It sounds like they are talking about love. It looks like maybe many of you have worked on your self-worth, self-love. Maybe some of you have started dating somebody new, or maybe some of you, I hear some engagements out there. I mean, we did just have, you know, Valentine's Day last month, so I wouldn't be surprised if you're all are feeling the love in the air this month. But anyway, here we go. So just that's kind of what I was hearing from my guys real quick. But here we go. This is what, speaking of love, the Earth card represents, you know, your environment. And right now it's saying it's live from your heart. Okay, fantastic. So I was already getting this message about love, right? And now it's saying live from your heart. So your environment right now is providing you some space where you can actually live from your heart. So put that right there so you can see it. And now we have the sun, which represents your overall mood for the month and year. And for that, we have expansion, okay? So expansion. So you're so in this moment of love and living from your heart that you are so ready to expand. Does that mean that can either mean actually having children, starting for babies? You know, if you're Taurus, people are very, you know, money, you know, oriented, you know, career oriented, work related. So maybe you're looking to expand your business. Maybe you're looking to expand to getting more employees. You're expanding to new franchises. Maybe you're adding on to it, but it is all about expansion for you guys. And then we have your moon, which is your overall mood. And for that, we have strength. So my little bulls, you are using what you know best, and that is your strength, your bull strength to get you through. That is going to be the emotions you're going to be feeling. In the process of expanding, you're going to be like, oh, I have to be very strong, and you know, and this is the time when it's okay to be stubborn, because you really believe that this is it right here, and you're living from your heart. So now you have to, you know, you may have to be using your strength a little bit more than usual, okay? And then we have your planet Mercury, which represents you know, the communication with others. And it's interesting because, oops, I'm sorry, I dropped that. It's interesting because it says inner voice, okay? So inner voice is saying, listen to your intuition, Taurus. You're a very grounded individual, and you have to listen to what the earth is telling you. I mean, these are trees, okay? So the trees are already telling you to listen to your voice. You know, and that's how you're going to communicate with others. It's like your intuition is so amplified right now that you're going to be speaking from your heart, which is your intuition. And, you know, I think your heart is going to be providing that intuition. And that is where your guidance and your communication with others is going to come from. Like, listen to that inner voice to communicate with others, okay? And then this is your love, Venus love life. So for that, we have new growth. Awesome. I freaking love this, because this means that you're giving yourself, if you're single, Taurus, you might be finding yourself a new relationship right now, because again, we're living from your heart, and you're expanding, and you have strength, and you're listening to your inner voice, and now we have new growth, right? So you might be having a new relationship, or it maybe your current relationship is going to bloom into something better, like you went through your rough patch already. You know, maybe some new friends coming your way that are going to be really good for you. And then here we have Mars, which represents your drive, what's going to be lighting under you, your energy, right? This is basically your caffeine. And reconnect with spirit. My goodness, Taurus, what was going on with you last month that you now have to reconnect with spirit. So it looks like you may not be listening to your inner voice, and maybe you're not giving yourself the proper growth that you should be having, because now we're talking about that what needs to truly be happening is to reconnect with your spirit, okay? So if you reconnect with spirit, then by default, you're going to be able to, you know, take care of this stuff. Okay, so like I was saying, you just want to reconnect with spirit, okay? So it seems pretty obvious here to me that, you know, listening to your inner voice will practice with that inner spirit, or working with your spirit, and also that might be what's leading you to have the new growth, right? So then we have Jupiter, which is your planet of expansion. So we already have your mood already in this expansion mode, right? So let's see what Jupiter also wants to add on to this. Maybe these are the ideas to explore, because earlier I was talking about expansion, but I didn't know what, right? So here we go. It says to create, okay? So funny. So create, right? So the ideas you want to explore are things that you can create, should create. What I'm hearing is it can be like maybe creating a new workshop, creating an actual physical item, crafting something, creating a new business. Creating is basically you want to create. That is the really big thing here, right? Creating. So then we're moving on to Saturn. And Saturn is about, these are the lessons to learn this month. And for that we have truth. Oh, wow. So we have truth here, like right in your business, right? So truth is all about finding out people's truths, speaking from your truth. You know, truth is really going to be a really big theme for you. I'm feeling that maybe in the process of you reconnecting with spirit and listening to your inner voice, that you're going to start seeing, and since you're living from your heart, that you're going to start seeing who your real friends are. You're going to start seeing things for what they really are, because you've lifted the veil. I'm also sensing that you know, it's going to be very painful, right? Because we have the three colors here of yellow, orange, and red, which is sacral chakra, the solar plexus, and then we have the root chakra. So it may be potentially ungrounding for you, but it's good for you that you're a very grounded individual, Taurus, because this might be a little harder for a different type of zodiac sign to handle it, but you'll be able to handle it. But just know a lot of truth is coming your way, okay? And then from there, we have Uranus, which is like, these are potential sudden changes that can happen. And for that is tranquility. You know what? I don't see what's wrong with that, okay? Tranquility, maybe that's a good thing, right? Isn't that a good thing? It's not what you want, Taurus. Don't you want to be tranquil? So maybe in the process of you listening to your inner voice and reconnecting with spirit, living from your heart, expanding with creating, and having that strength that you need, and truly handling the truth for what it is, that will lead to tranquility. Okay, I love this, right? So then we have Neptune, which is, this is your, what you want to manifest this month. And you want to manifest some adventure. Hells yes. Go on an adventure, Taurus. This is probably what you truly, utterly need. Maybe that is going to help you work with your inner voice. Maybe that is going to provide that new growth and help you with reconnect with spirit. And again, living from your heart and helping you with creating. Maybe this is where the inspiration is going to come from. Okay, so then we have, last but not least, Pluto, right? And Pluto is the planet of rebirth and what needs to heal. And what needs to heal is confidence. My goodness, Taurus, confidence? Okay, so it looks like even though you're all about following the rules and doing what everybody tells you, perhaps within that there is no confidence, right? Because you're just listening to somebody else. It's about listening to yourself, right? Have the confidence to listen to yourself. Have the confidence that you can expand, that you can create, and that you are strong enough, okay? And that you're living from your heart. You know, be confident that reconnecting with spirit is exactly what you need right now, okay? So this is what I'm feeling for you. And then let me just pull some additional cards for you, Taurus, from my astrology deck, and see what they want to say. Any additional message for Taurus, let me know right now. Woo, they're shuffling funny already. So what, wow, they really don't want us to talk, Taurus. Okay. Okay, let's see what additional messages they have for you, Taurus. All right, that feels good. Okay, we have Cancer Moon, we have Aries Mars, and then we have Aries, disrupt. Okay, wow. All right. So first and foremost, communication is really key here. I mean, we're in Mercury retrograde still, and I mean just for 9 days in March, but still, like, and then we have to deal with the shadow, the aftermath shadow as well. So what I'm feeling here is you really want to truly, when it comes to moon, is about, you know, your intuition, right? So again, it's just kind of screaming at you, intuition, and then it's saying Aries Mars, so you have to do action on this intuition. Otherwise, and then this is going to create a disrupt that maybe you're not wanting to deal with, but it's the right thing, because remember I said earlier that disrupt is that truth card I pulled down here with the Saturn, right? And then that will lead to tranquility. So again, these cards are just kind of echoing what I was already saying, basically, like, you know, listen to your intuition, grow with it, and just know disruption is coming, but this is absolutely necessary for you to truly be at peace with yourself this month. Okay, Taurus? Well, thank you so much for hanging out with me. If you're a new subscriber, please subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next month. Bye.